Absolutely furious refreshing.
It's more like lazy refreshing, and we are live.
Alright, hello everyone. Look at the face of our beautiful, beautiful boy.
There he is.
We love him so much.
He also has a level up.
Hmm. So now, guess what? We're on VIRMIRE.
Finally.
You never thought it would happen, did you? But it did.
We've been promising Vermire for a good probably 2 months.
And now it's finally here.
Let me actually check the tweets so I can see when the first time I mentioned Vermire in one of them was. It's been a while. Yeah, that was Bring Down the Sky in August.
Well,
Okay, in fairness, the first time I actually mentioned Vermire was the end of August, but it's still been a month.
like, I mean, I feel like it's not too much of a problem on our end, but, it's still like it could be worse. I don't know how it could be worse, but like we always have to believe that it could be worse.
It would be worse if we just kept promising Vermire and then dropped Mass Effect altogether.
But yeah,
So yeah, you may recognize this bit because I did this bit last week, and then we realized we had to leave.
this is also where we got a little bit more in depth into our good old succubus gender studies.
Yep. Which we
Hang
continued
on,
in the
I have
stream
owner.
on Shonen Protagonist, was it?
Hmm.
Congrats, you have literally sunk.
I mean, I didn't think it would be that deep from the get go.
Oh no, it was Dresden Files that we were talking about, succubus gender studies.
Yes, and also the. So, okay. Are we allowed to spoil the Dresden Files on a Mass Effect podcast? Oh no, I killed
We
it.
good.
Where are their eyes?
Don't know, don't care. Killed a lot of them. We are allowed to spoil the Dresden Files if we say, "Hey, we're gonna spoil the Dresden Files." If you don't like that, turn off or mute for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, so. Especially if you've already seen this part. So, here's the
Yeah.
thing. The reason I'm kind of. Like, there was a lot. With Peace. You've read Peace Talks and Battlegrounds, right?
Yes, of course I have. I
Yeah,
read them
okay.
pretty much as soon as I could.
Yeah. Uh, so, that changed a lot of established character dynamics, because it's the reason why I refuse to call him anything but Marconi at this point, is because he went against his principles.
How so?
He took up a coin. He
I mean, yeah,
specifically
I know
said
that,
that
but how is that against
he
his
specifically
principles?
refused it several times in the series on the basis of his principles.
Did he refuse it on the
Yes.
basis of his principles, or did he refuse it because he didn't want to be under Nicodemus?
No, he refused it even when he had. Because let's be real, he could have gone independent easily. No, he refused it because he's like his whole thing was he wanted to prove that even normal humans did not have to bow to the supernatural influences, and now he's become one of the like it. It was made very clear at the end that he had fully gone native, so to speak, and become one of the supernatural influences that he specifically was saying that he didn't have to be.
It could be a he who fights monsters.
Yes, but like still, that doesn't. When you have Dresden as an example of the anti-he who fights monsters, it's hard for me to sympathize with.
You say
Marconi.
that. You say that, but
I mean, Harry still maintained his principles. Like he's had to become more cunning about it and more flexible. But like we're agreed that like Ramirez was in the wrong, right?
oh yeah. But at the same time, I don't blame Ramirez.
I don't blame
because
Ramirez. No, I can
because
sympathize.
he doesn't have all of the info.
No, he doesn't.
Unless the real, I don't blame any of these characters because in the what is it at this point? 2-3 years that Harry has basically been
the dead?
MIA, either through being half dead or just being trapped on the fucking island. Like, clearly shit has gone down and nobody has done anything about it.
But like at the same time, I feel like their relationship is good enough that Ramirez could just like ask. I'm pretty sure Harry's like shown the intention of trying to like have a sit-down talk as well. I also like Thomas got done dirty.
Who?
Thomas.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like I think the other thing was that I feel like Butcher is trying to set up Lara as the new love interest. And I'm not okay with that. For many reasons. Like, you can't say you didn't see it.
I mean, considering fucking Battleground literally ends with Mab saying that Harry and Lara need to get married, of course I see it.
No, but like... even aside from the contrivances...
I don't think it's gonna happen. Put it that way.
But like, he spent like both books like trying to make Lara a sympathetic character, and I'm just like not okay with that.
I honestly don't know what to say, considering I haven't like read Peace Talks and Battlegrounds since they came out, which was like what June and September of last year. Yes, run them over.
Run them over and then blap them while they're on the ground.
Down. Yep.
Okay, I think we can end our spoiler period for Dresden Files. Now let's talk Lord of the Rings.
Okay, good, because I finished it.
Yes,
like,
yeah, I was gonna say.
Yesterday.
Because like,
I just want to say, 1,000-page book. It took me like 8-9 days.
It's like really not as dense as people make it out to be, is it?
I was honestly surprised at how easily I got through it.
Yeah, no, because like there's a bit of a hump in places, but even the hump is like at least you make up for it with the ends.
I think it's a case of you have to keep reading. Like you.
It's a one session. It's a one and done sort of.
Well, no,
thing.
I wouldn't say it's a one session book.
Not one session, but you know what I mean, like
because
right?
you will get burnt out on it. But it's if you stop for any period of time.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It has to be regular.
Much harder for you to it'll be that much harder for you to get into because I took a break for a single day and I was like, this is hard. Okay, I have to make sure I don't take any more breaks. I think it was like when was it?
Shooting it right in the butt.
Yep. Give him a bullet enema. So I think that where it was after Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli had gone to the Paths of the Dead, and Merry was left alone with Theoden.
There's the artillery, Shepard.
Like for some reason, it took me like a couple of tries to actually start reading that bit again. But no, it's genuinely a. Why did you just drive into the wall?
Sometimes you just gotta.
But yeah, like, so this is, I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm fairly sure this is only the second time I've finished the books. And I think the first time was when I was in, like, single digits. So actually reading it now, and with a, bigger sense of, oh, hey,
I
buddy.
did not see that guy there. Oh, there's more?
Yeah, they're up on the bridge.
Hmm.
But yeah, with a better sense of the overall world of Lord of the Rings, because what started me reading it was falling down a rabbit hole in the Lord of the Rings wiki.
Yes. The wiki dive is, like, much more interesting than you'd think.
Oh, it's incredibly interesting. And it really does make me, like, it definitely enhanced the experience. Like, because here's the thing, in the books, and especially not in the films, but not even in the books, do they actually mention that, or not until the very end, or they don't mention until the very end that Gandalf has one of the 3 Elven rings, and even then, they don't actually mention what it does.
They did say
And
it was the Ring of Fire, I believe.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain what the fuck it does. They never actually explain what any of the rings do. Because they've all got, like, special powers. Can't remember what the others are, but I know the
Elrond's
one
one
that Gandalf
is
has.
water. And Galadriel's one is, like, starlight.
I believe it's like the Ring of Adamant or something like that.
It's the diamond ring of starlight, yes.
Yeah. But, like, fucking, the one that Gandalf has, its power is to basically, motivate people. Like, if Gandalf motivates them, like, it's especially, like, potent. And, like, that makes a lot more sense for most of what Gandalf does.
Gandalf canonically has the ring of cheerleading, yes.
Yeah. But another thing that I can't remember exactly when I
approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
When I
Ready to
first
go,
watched
Shepard.
them, but I rewatched these videos after finishing. There's a series of YouTube videos basically showing how many lines from the books are in the movies, and there's a surprising amount.
Yeah, no, the movies, like, Peter Jackson absolutely put his all
Absolutely
into
killed it.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely killed it with the movies.
I just wish Yomer was not Carl Urban.
What is your issue with Carl Urban?
I watched The Boys.
Ah,
And now
that's
I
fair.
retroactively cannot think of Carl Urban without the Billy Butcher context.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I haven't watched The Boys, so I have no issue, and I love Carl Urban anyway.
No, Carl Urban is great. I think you'll love The Boys, mainly because, like, Carl Urban, like, sells that show more or less all by himself.
You've also got an enemy left behind you,
There's the...
which you should probably deal with.
Huh.
I don't know where it is, but there is one somewhere.
Oh, we can't leave any prisoner. We can't show mercy, can we?
Absolutely not. But yeah, no, Carl Urban is great. Like, he was one of the things that sold me on the new gen Star Trek films.
Wait, he was in those?
Yeah, he was McCoy.
Huh. I didn't watch... I haven't really watched the
I
new
mean,
gen Star Trek stuff.
I've only really watched the first one, maybe the second one, but I don't really remember
I miss
it all.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, Leonard Nimoy was great. The fucking his fucking appearance in the fucking Monorail Simpsons episode, where after everything is saved, he goes, "My job here is done," and Barney just goes, "You didn't do anything."
Apparently I did not open the gate.
No, that just you have to drive close to it. It opens up. I'm fairly sure. I mean, you can go back and check, but I'm
Well,
fairly
no,
sure
because
you
there's
both
still
know.
like an exclamation mark.
I know, but that's just what this fucking game does, remember? They just keep the fucking exclamation mark there because they're dumb. But going back to Lord of the Rings, one actor who is unfortunately not good anymore, John Rhys Davis.
Why
Okay,
do we not
apparently
like
we
John
haven't
Rhys Davis
opened-
anymore?
He is a staunch conservative.
Ugh. Wait,
Let me
who
just-
did he play? I don't know any of these people's
Gimli.
names.
Gimli and Treebeard.
Ooh.
Let me get the thing up.
But no, so
Well, first things first. He was apparently a radical leftist who changed his views when he listened to Margaret Thatcher. Which,
oh
hey,
no. Oh,
he
dear.
said in 2004 that by 2020, 50% of the children in Holland under the age of 18 will be of Muslim descent.
Oh no. Okay, well, let's like go to the good parts though. I will say I'm very torn on the Balrog Bridge scene
Are you?
because like I think the book version is really good, but Ian McKellen's version is just so good. Do you know what's
No,
funny?
Ian McKellen overall is so fucking good.
Ian McKellen is a prize
He is a
that we do
national
not
treasure.
deserve.
He is a national treasure. For sure.
But no. What I was gonna say is, do you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I was like channel surfing today, and my parents have a really weird cable service of questionable legality, and
Yeah.
there's like this one of the channels was playing Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings,
Oh boy.
and what do you know? It was on the Gandalf scene. Like the Balrog Bridge scene.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what are the odds of that, huh? But I saw the Ralph Bakshi version. I think I respect the Ralph Bakshi version a great deal. It's not great, and especially the voice acting leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
But like, I have to respect them for like what they did relative to the time.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey again.
Again, we're talking about the Ralph Bakshi version of Lord of the Rings, which I just happened to watch the Balrog scene of. Because it was playing on TV before the stream started.
Nice. I haven't watched that version. I've only I watched the theater version and the extended Blu-rays.
The Ralph Bakshi version is just like... It's great. I wish someone else would have an idea, and if the Amazon adaptation was animated, can we get like... I don't know, like David Productions to do Lord of the Rings anime?
Maybe when Chris Tolkien dies.
Well, no, because he okayed the Amazon adaptation. Also, I do find it...
He already has Sken.
Oh, yeah, Chris Tolkien is dead. Oh,
He
no!
died January 2020.
No.
He did? What?
He did.
No. Here's the thing. Chris Tolkien was actually pretty cool. It was the rest of his family, because, like, Tolkien made the mistake of splitting the estate amongst the family. And so Chris Tolkien was actually pretty decent about, like, the adaptation stuff. It's the rest of the family that's, like...
He criticized the films
That's it.
of Lord of the Rings, though.
Nothing between us and the Solarian
To be fair, I
camp
can
now.
get that. There's some parts of the movies I'm like, okay.
True, but, like,
Like,
the
they're-
movie adaptations were, like, made in good faith, and, like...
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
They're absolutely...
They were-
Peter Jackson put his heart and soul into those movies.
Oh, they hold up very well.
And then the studio
I-
execs ripped his heart and soul out for The Hobbit.
Yeah,
Yes.
The Hobbit is not good.
I like it was such a
this-
missed opportunity.
To this,
It's like John Freeman is so good as Bilbo.
I know.
Yeah,
He's
Martin
like-
Freeman.
Mark Freeman. What?
Martin Freeman.
Look, he's like his entire character is that he's the forgettable everyman.
To this
kinda
day,
is.
Hobbit 3
He
is
played.
the one movie
Just like talk
I
about.
have walked out of.
Yeah,
Oof.
no, I can understand. Can we just talk about Mark Freeman's filmography for a minute?
Martin, not
Freeman,
Mark.
right? Okay, look, I'm sorry. Okay, it's been a while. He played the everyman Arthur Dent in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie, which is honestly not that bad.
It could be worse.
It could be worse, yeah. Then
All
he
set.
played everyman John Watson,
Yeah,
and then he played everyman Bilbo Baggins.
yeah.
And then
You were
even
about to
in
say
this,
Bilbo Gaggins. You were about to say Bilbo Gaggins.
look, we don't know what he's into. He never, just because he never married doesn't mean he, never got down. You know what I'm saying?
Just want to make it absolutely clear. We should, be upfront about this.
I mean, the films put
Commander,
such an
Normandy's
element of
touched down at the
Oye
base,
between
but
him
it looks
and
like we're
fucking
grounded.
Thorin.
The Solarian captain can explain when you
I
get
mean, to be fair, Thorin is hot.
Yeah.
Richard
it's-
Armitage is pretty fucking hot.
But no, Bilbo. I was about to call Martin Freeman Bilbo Baggins. He was perfect for that role, and even in the
That's
Marvel
good.
Cinematic Universe, he plays a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was to be fair though. He was great as that dude.
No, he always plays a dude, and he's always great as a dude. That's his whole thing.
Like, even when he had to carry the movie, he carried The Hobbit on his back.
I think there's an element of carrying by Ian McKellen as well, just because
Ian McKellen,
he's so fantastic.
The Hobbit movies made Ian McKellen cry, and I will never forgive them for that.
Yeah, that's
There was
fair.
a point where he literally broke down crying on set because of how.
Yeah.
The one thing I will give The Hobbit is it allowed Christopher Lee to get a chance to be good Saruman.
That is true, and I miss Christopher Lee. God,
No,
we were
he's
talking about
fantastic.
Leonard Nimoy, and now we're talking about Christopher Lee, and I'm just thinking Kingdom
I'm
Hearts will
sad.
never be the same.
So
No.
here's something I didn't know until recently, until after watching a YouTube video with the interview in it. For Saruman's death scene, Peter Jackson was trying to give Christopher
Oh
Lee
no,
I
you're
know
right,
this
that's not how
story.
someone dies.
like
That's not the sound
advice
someone
on how
stabbed.
on how to act when he was stabbed and what
Wasn't-
sound to make.
if I recall
Christopher Lee was just
correctly-
Christopher Lee was just like, Peter, have you ever seen somebody be stabbed? Because I have, in that Christopher Lee voice, and I can just imagine Peter Jackson just looking down, just like, okay, you do what you think is best, and walking away. Because
So, if I recall correctly, didn't Ian Fleming partially base his original James Bond novels on Christopher Lee because Christopher Lee was an
so.
actual freaking secret agent?
apparently
uh-huh.
so.
I
Christopher
like.
Lee is so incredible.
I'm
Like, oh my god.
like. Christopher Lee is a cooler person than Saruman,
And that's hard to pull off.
right? Saruman's a freaking angel wizard, fallen angel thing.
He's Lucifer.
Yeah.
Yes, actually. Well, no. Morgoth is Lucifer.
No, so Morgoth. So they're both Lucifer in different ways because they're both the strongest and best of their groups. Who then
Saruman is young
fell.
Lucifer.
Saruman is Lucifer 2.0. Electric
Lucifer's
Boogaloo.
baby brother. But,
Yes.
who's worse at the job.
How's
So what are we supposed
Vermire?
to do now?
Oh god,
Stay
it's
put
Ashley.
until we can come up with a plan.
Oh, God.
cutscene time. Oh, hey, racist.
So we get to kill one of
Look,
the
Captain
racists.
Look, Captain Kirrahe is fantastic. Don't you dare besmirch
No, we're
his
talking
name.
about Ashley and Caden.
Yeah, no, we hate Ashley and Caden.
Okay. I was about to say, like, don't you dare diss
No.
Captain Kirrahe. You put respect on his name.
We haven't. I don't think we've met him before, so we don't have any opinion. But I'm sure he's great.
I mean, most of the non-human characters have been, on average, better than the human characters.
I
Yeah.
will say the Solarians are the worst.
No, like, I kind of got that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, they're eugenicists.
Yeah. And they only live like 40 years, don't they?
Yeah.
Got a really short lifespan, so they kind of makes them bit crazy.
Yeah. There's actually a fun bit in one of the later games that touches on that with the compared to like the Asari who live for 1,000 years.
And then there's the Geth, who are eternal. Okay, so what do I do here? I have to make dialogue choices, and choices scare me, so I want everyone else to make the choices, so I don't get blamed for commitment.
Status? I don't know. I don't think it
Are
really
you in
matters
charge
on this
here?
one.
What's the situation?
I'm Captain
I
Kirrahe,
don't think.
3rd Infiltration Regiment.
I'm fairly
STG.
sure pretty much
You and your
all of
crew
the
have just
dialogue
landed in the
options,
middle of a hot
except
zone.
for the
Every
Paragon
AA
and
gun within
Renegade
10
ones,
miles has been
don't
alerted to
actually
your
matter
presence.
overall. But
Yeah, it's
What are we supposed to do
there's
in the
a
meantime?
there's a
We
few
stay
special
put until the
ones.
Council sends the
Yeah.
reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
shut up, Caden.
I feel like Caden and Ashley, of all people, do not have the right to call themselves reinforcements.
Again, you'll know this. Which one is the least racist? So which one should we
Caden.
save? Okay, so we kill
No, okay,
Ashley.
so here's the thing. Apparently, Ashley stops being racist in Mass Effect 3.
Yes, that is true. But
So, do we go with the
she is the most overt. She is the most overtly racist of the two.
So do we go with present racist or future racist? Or, like, past racist or present racist? Or, like, you know what I'm saying, right? Like...
We also have to take into account if we keep Caden alive, he's gonna keep making doe eyes at us and confusing people.
That's a very good point.
To be fair, he also doesn't really play a role in 2. So,
Or 3. Well, no. What about 3, though?
3, yes.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations.
Caden,
Set up a
who gave you
research
permission to
facility here,
speak?
but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What kind of research, though?
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
I assume it's of the same
excuse you?
Apparently,
dear.
Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Hey, Rex.
Okay, now be careful.
So, I think... Mill, we're in agreement that we're curing the genophage, right? And then installing Rex as the, sole...
Krogan leader, yes.
Krogan,
Yes.
king?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so we're good, then.
What's so important
No,
about
we
curing
are
this
giving
genophage?
Rex everything he
It
needs.
was the solution to the Krogan problem.
Yeah, give Rex
We
everything
introduced
he
the
wants. That's
genophage to
only
the
gonna
Krogan
be
population after the
course.
uprising, to quell their numbers.
good. Rex
Without it,
is
the
a good
Krogan will
tyrant.
quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
I feel like we should be neutral here because there's no good option because there's no opportunity to show our support for Rex yet. And as we've established, we should provide Rex with all the love and support that he needs.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be
I mean,
almost
things just get
unstoppable.
worse. Could
Exactly my
like,
thoughts.
mean, yeah,
We
the
must
Krogan
ensure
army
that this
bit.
facility and its secrets are destroyed.
See, we're putting
Destroyed.
respect on the
I
Krogan
don't
name.
think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable.
We can destroy
can't
the
make
lab
the
and
same
still
mistake
take
again.
the cure, right?
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Are you sure this guy's good?
Captain Kirrahe? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the first impression isn't great because he's mean to Rex.
True, but remember
fine.
that
I'll talk to
he
him.
is. There's
I'd
a lot
appreciate
to
that, Commander.
unlearn.
My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack.
Also,
Can you give us some time?
remember, he and his people don't like Krogans. They're always going to be neutral to negative.
Go ahead, Captain.
He starts
come
at
back
least
soon.
We
closer
won't be
to
long,
neutral.
Commander. In the meantime, if you
Okay.
need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Okay, that's enough. Do not put his name in your filthy mouths.
Just drop
Rex,
it.
if you need to
He'll be
burn off
fine.
some stress, you can kill
If you say
Caden and
so.
Ashley.
But
At
I'm
least
gonna keep
feed
my
on
eye
them
on
for a little
him,
bit.
if it's all the same to you.
Ashley, stop being racist.
Don't tempt me.
It's physically It's physically impossible for her. Though to be.
Oh, by the way, we've reformed Garrus.
Oh, good. Is he a good cop now?
Yes. Well, he's not a cop anymore, is the thing. He works for us, and we're technically outside the law. So he's also technically outside the law now.
You're all outside the law. You've always been outside the law. You're military.
Drop a grenade
I'm
between
concerned about Rex.
Ashley and Caden.
Can we still trust him?
Do we even have
I
grenades?
know that you guys wanted to play FemShep because Jen Hale is great, but I can't never not play MShep because I need to romance Tali. It's a physical impossibility.
I'm sorry, our decryption skill is too low? What? This is the first time I've seen... Oh, right, because we don't
It's
have
probably
a party
because
member.
we're on our own.
Yeah, we don't have a
Yeah,
party
yes.
right now. Okay. You're the...
Greetings, human. I am Commander
Yeah, we played as
Ventola.
FemShep
I
because
can
we heard
provide
she
you with
was better.
supplies for the upcoming mission.
Yes.
For anything else, I
general.
suggest you speak with Captain
Yes, she
Sheridan.
isn't better in general.
Let me
Her
see what you
one
have.
major negative
little
is you
there
don't
is.
fuck Tali.
Yeah.
Oh! Hello! Look at those 9s.
Mm-hmm.
I think we maxed
the-
out
get-
birds. That's great.
Yeah, get the council
Uh-huh.
license.
Yep. I got both
And
the
the
Medgel
Medgel
upgrade and the council license.
Sorry, I'm watching the stream, so I'm a little behind.
Hmm.
Yeah, nothing good.
Well, we got, a license and a Medgel upgrade at least, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fuzzy, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV again.
Yes. I am not, but that's because I kind of need to do, an overhaul of the settings.
Fair.
I've been too lazy to do it.
Fair. I've started playing again only because, they're coming out with the edgiest of edgelord
Ah, yes,
classes.
the Reaper.
Look, you give me a fucking scythe and let me spin around. Come on. It's not like I'm not going to.
You know what's funny? They introduced a freaking scythe before they introduced any sort of blunt weapon.
Good.
Yeah, huh.
There's literally no blunt weapons. There's only edged and ranged weapons among the melee users, and then there's the wizards who don't hit people with their sticks.
Yeah, it's funny.
This
there's
isn't
not even
right,
a Warhammer
Shepard.
class.
If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Or a mace class.
I understand you're upset, but we both know
The
Saren's
one
enemy here.
hammer
He's
user
the one you
is
should be
Nero
angry
in
with.
Really? Sarah?
Well, no,
During the
there's
main
a few
story.
bosses that use...
You want to destroy
Yeah,
it.
Nero is
Help me
is
out
one of
here,
them.
Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
We should keep going with, the positive options, right? The top options. Until we get to the Paragon choice. Because we've done his quest, and we've maxed out our Paragon points. In
Okay.
Charm. So this should be clearable for us.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far.
Yeah,
Hell,
just
you did more for
be
me
as
than my
kind to
family
Rex
ever
as
did.
possible until we
But
get to the
if
choice
I'm
where
going
we
to
can
keep
actually, you
following
know,
I need
properly
to know
reassure
we're
him.
doing it for the right reasons.
I hate being in a depression season.
Do be
Rex,
like
these
that.
Krogan are not your people.
Makes
They're
it
slaves
really
of
hard
Saren,
to eat
tools.
anything.
Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as
Like, I
generous.
want to eat something, but I also don't.
All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to
Oh,
follow your
Mel,
lead.
it's funny that you
Just
were
one
watching
thing.
Lord of the Rings
When
recently.
we find Saren, I want his
Because
head.
my partner's roommates were also watching Lord of the Rings. And I, like, walked out to get some water or something. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know. I, like, didn't even, I barely glanced at the scene.
Your ability
St-
to
like,
calm the
heard,
Krogan is impressive.
Elrond, Hugo Weaving, say a few words to Arwen. I'm like, oh yeah, I know where they are. And they were like, what the fuck? One of them hasn't seen the Lord of the Rings before. I was just very confused, like very impressed / confused as to how I knew exactly where they were. It was very funny.
But
I was like, oh, I've watched these movies way too much.
Yeah, so so getting back to Lord of the Rings, how do you guys feel about Bombadil?
Bombadil, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, he's quite a merry fellow. His cap is blue and
It's
his
fine that
boots
he
are
was
yellow.
left out of the movie. Let's be real, it was absolutely fine.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
But at the same time, he's a very, very interesting piece of the extended lore.
No, he is. He absolutely is. But at the same time...
It's the same reason why we don't want a Silmarillion.
The Silmarillion
like
I've read the Silmarillion, by the way. It's the Bible.
Yeah, no, for sure. I get that.
It's like literally the Silmarillion is the Bible.
Yes.
Of Lord of the Rings. It's even like written like the Song of Creation segment is written like a religious text.
It's written like Genesis, yeah.
Yes. Can we agree that Tolkien was better than Lewis?
As
an author?
A fantasy author, yes. Yes, as a fantasy author, I would agree with that. I haven't read a lot of Tolkien's non-fantasy works at all, so I can't really...
was questionable, but I feel like that's more of a product of 1921 or like
right.
1800s.
I just really like if I'm gonna comment on their writings outside of fantasy, I would need to read some.
I mean, he did write that. Like he did reply to that one letter Hitler wrote by telling him to F off in the most linguistics professor way possible.
Correct. I'm just saying, I just don't know enough about Tolkien's other
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan.
Tolkien's body of
The
work
assault on Saren's base will be
outside of
difficult
Lord of the
enough as it
Rings
is.
and the whole series
I assume that
to
means
be
you've
able to
come up with a
compare
plan.
him and Lewis.
Of sorts.
And I read a lot
convert
of
our
Lewis's
ship's drive
other
system into a
works
20 kiloton
outside
ordnance.
of Narnia.
I mean,
Crude,
even
but
outside of his other
Nice.
work,
Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is
Actually,
too well
did you
fortified
really
for
have
that.
to specify
We'll
his
need
race?
to place the bomb at a precise location.
Yes, she did, because she's a space racist. It'll be very funny.
Where do we
come
take the nuke?
Mass Effect
And
2.
how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify
Why?
any ground
Just ask
forces
why.
first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
But I like it.
Good. I prefer a straight fight anyway.
It won't be that simple. We just don't have the numbers to meet them head on. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility.
Yeah, go for it.
While
I
we've got
like
their
it.
attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
Yeah, but like, aren't you all
It's a
gonna
good
be
idea,
killed?
but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
Good idea. Why not take both? Right? I can spare you 2.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance
Yeah, good
communication
idea.
protocols.
Good idea.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
No, we don't need Caden to arm the bomb.
Yeah. Okay. So, who are we killing? Again, is this the who are we killing choice, or is that later?
That's later.
Oh. Then what is this choice about?
Where they go.
But then, like, does that affect the who are we killing choice?
Not really.
Okay, well. I'll just tell them both to shut up then.
This is my decision, not yours.
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
So, do we have... Mill, do you have any opinions?
Take Caden. He's less likely to be openly racist and therefore offend him.
Oh no, the scene that's this happens now. Like that, the scene about Rex happens now.
It's already happened, hasn't it?
You have to talk to Rex.
We did do that.
We have talked to
We
Rex.
talked to it and we, like, got the achievement for charming him into, like, convincing him.
Okay,
We got like 28 Paragon points as well.
good. So then you're good.
Okay, just take
Alenka,
it.
you're with the captain. Keep it simple. Understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
I do, but I
I'm
don't
ready when you
care.
are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Okay, just shut
Yeah,
up.
Good luck.
It's a dangerous situation. Keep your eyes open and be ready for anything.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The Silent Step, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the Ever Alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Okay, the voice actor killed. Like, absolutely killed it.
Yeah, uh-huh. Put some respect on Kirahi's name.
And here I am not hearing a single word of it.
Oh no. Okay, you can watch the stream later.
Yeah.
But
I'll just watch it on
I'm
fucking
like
YouTube.
sharing the window.
Com check.
Discord
You read me,
screen
Commander?
share does not work with audio for
Oh.
some reason.
Hmm.
Not to mention my
and
internet is
clear.
being a
We'll
little
start our
bit
push.
shit at the
We'll
moment,
try to make it to the
so
AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job.
I'm struggling
And
to even
Commander,
watch on the
If you see
screen.
any way to undermine their defenses,
I've had to
they
close
could
down the
definitely
fucking
use
screen share just to try and free up the internet a little bit more.
the help.
Okay, so who do you all think Bombadil is?
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Lieutenant Alenko with A. Igor team. Manovai, Jayeto teams, move. Time to get some attention.
Some version of the creator dicking around.
No, actually, I've always been under the impression that Bombadil is actually like the local
Fire is coordinated on
Hawkeye
Monovite team.
of the
We
Earth.
can't reach the gas turrets. They're out of range.
Hold on, my partner's calling. I need to take this because
Okay,
she's got a few minutes.
Go ahead, yeah. Miller, are you still like on the line?
Yes, as I said, my internet is just apparently struggling at the moment for some reason.
This is an assault rifle. Why does it not fire like automatic?
I don't know. The assault rifle is fucking garbage.
Captain,
Why are you
move.
so shit?
Anyone left from Manovai, merge up with
Why are you
Jayeto.
at
Lieutenant Alenko with
1.58?
me.
You shouldn't be at 1.58.
It turns out shooting them point blank range with a sniper rifle works pretty well.
Yeah, it usually does the job.
That said, I do think the shotty's probably more appropriate. Well, except... Except when that happens.
I don't know why this is happening. This is annoying me.
And I like that I'm having a decent amount of success, like, headshotting them and being, like, kind of sneaky-like.
They're calling SAT strikes. Jayeto, watch for comm stations. Alenko,
I mean,
can you
as
see
sneaky
anything?
as your loud-ass sniper rifle can make you. Is there like something downloading in the fucking background? What's going on? Okay, well, I figure this out. What I found really interesting on my wiki dive was the existence of the two blue wizards.
Yeah, no, they kind of just, like, died in the Orklands, huh?
Did they die? I thought they just, like,
they
gave us the quest
disappeared.
really early on.
Let's be real, they probably died.
We're getting pounded.
I thought they just, like,
Bunker up
made
before the
cults
aircraft
somewhere.
return.
No, because apparently they were never seen again, even, like, in the end times.
Yeah.
Like, most of the angels were accounted for except those guys. Also, do we agree that they're kind of like coded, even though that was almost certainly not Falcon's intention?
They were what?
You know, coded.
Oh, coded. Those two were coded to be gay?
Yes.
Uh,
Unintentional.
I'm not sure Tolkien even really thought about them.
No, well, that's fair.
I think he was just like, 5 is a better number than 3, so I'll just stick these two in here as well, even though they don't really do anything. It is really frustrating that my internet is being shit right now. Really, really frustrating.
Your internet isn't the only thing that's crapping out right now. My computer
Your
isn't
computer,
doing so hot either.
is it about to explode?
No, but it is like I think it's confirmed now that the issue is the power. Like, I think I need to get a better PSU.
Form up with J-Edge. Hold that line.
Valkyrie's dead.
Well,
but like, kind of expected.
Yeah. Poor guy. Will not be missed.
I'm sure some people will miss him.
You say that like most of them aren't gonna die, like, soon.
I shot at him in the elbow, and apparently that did enough damage to kill. But yeah, so what I've learned is apparently having,
Again, I do not know what's happening.
The Krogan rushed me, punched Tali to death, and then also punched me several times.
I'm fairly sure I just saw your elbow shot, which is, you know, how far back I am.
But, yeah, the Blue Wizards were, like... Okay, so, the Hobbit movies were kind of garbage, but I did find the depiction of Radagast really funny.
Radagast was pretty great.
And it just, like, it seems pretty accurate as well.
Yeah.
Lie. Also, Bjorn was never really explained, was he?
Bjorn? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's just...
I haven't read The Hobbit
J-Edo
for
around me.
ages.
Shadow team must be getting close.
No. Bjorn is just a dude who can turn into a bear.
Weirder things have happened.
No, but, like, it's just that, like, he is the only example of a dude who can turn into a bear in the series.
Weirder things in Middle Earth has
He did
happened.
at one point, like, just get down a lot and have lots of kids, which...
Yes.
We've got access to base security. We can cut the alarms from here, maybe even trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
They've got enough trouble. We can handle it.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards
I don't
inside.
know what I'm agreeing to.
So, we had the option of either, like, redirecting the guards to the Solarians, or just disabling the alarms and dealing with the guards as they're spread through the base.
Yeah, cut the alarms. Yeah. Just cut the alarms.
Oh no! Cultists. Barrier absolutely makes it easier to just kind of Leroy Jenkins your way in there. Because, like, we've upgraded it enough that it kind of just, like, takes a lot of damage.
Oh, here's another thing I'm honestly pretty glad they cut in the movies. The Scouring of the Shire.
Oh, they cut the entire Scouring of the Shire out of the movies?
Yeah. Just didn't happen.
What about in, like, the super extended versions?
Didn't happen. Saruman fucking died at Orthanc.
Huh. I mean... I understand why the Scouring of the Shire existed. But at the same time, you're right. It's better off out of the movie. Also, people are like... I think Tom Bombadil's interesting, but I don't think he's, like, I like him. Do you know why?
Go on.
The man did have an entire song about how he kidnapped a woman and made her be his wife.
Yeah, he pretty much did.
Which is just like, yeah, no. Bombadil, just because he's funny doesn't mean he's...
Is someone out there?
A good person. Because he's not. How do we get down here?
You fall to the pits of hell itself.
This place is an abomination. Saren's research must be destroyed.
Sorry, was that too
No,
much?
no.
I literally don't know what you guys are talking about because I'm so far behind.
Okay, hold him here. Fill those
My
holes.
internet is shit.
Come on, Shepard.
Caden,
Make it so.
whose holes are you filling?
Here's a stupid thing. On the most recent test I did on my internet, the download speed is 2.32. The upload speed is 77.28.
That makes
Seems wrong.
very little sense, yes.
I mean, I'm happy I have such a good upload speed. It makes streaming a lot easier.
But yeah, like, I realized the big problem with my computer is that, apparently Streamlabs, due to how it works, doubles up your power usage, so it's not just my GPU drawing power. Like, oh, rather, my GPU is being forced to draw power for 2 reasons. Sorry, we can talk to the husks? Let's kill the...
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Saren? No. Stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species.
Kill Dr. Droyus. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, hey, another crow just charged up.
Yeah, that was Dr.
Punching Tali.
Droyus.
Ah. Well, he's dead. Okay, is somebody else in the building just using all of the internet up?
That is possible.
Not be this bad.
Oh, guys, you know how I was talking about, like, how Chinese web novels are bad?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, Sturgeon's Law does apply. There are a few gems in there.
I mean, that was always going to be the case, right?
So I found a pretty decent one called The First Order, which is kind of a very it's a post-apocalyptic superpower sort of deal.
Okay.
And it's got some very interesting social commentary that's like the good kind. But it's basically about... And it's like, it goes out of its way to show that even though, like, humans can suck, there's still, like, good people out there. So it, like, equally shows a lot of the different parts of human nature. It's very interesting. I don't really know how to describe it perfectly, but it is kind of interesting, and it, like, the protag isn't overpowered or anything, and it doesn't really fall into any of the usual like, awful tropes.
That's good. That's always the concern with the places like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, he's got superpowers. Well, like, his superpower is, like, it's borderline lit RPG, but, like, there's no, like, it's... So, do you know what's an interesting, like, renaissance in the Chinese web novel lit RPG scene?
Don't shoot!
Go on.
No,
Please,
because I
just wanna get out
haven't
of
been
here
paying
before it's too
attention, I
late.
guess?
Who are you?
Let's hear it. Who are you and what do you want?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
And why should I trust you?
Give me one reason I should help you.
I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's
Listen,
that ship,
my
Sovereign.
wirelessly connected
some
phone
kind of
has a better
signal.
download speed than my
Undetectable, but it's
Ethernet
there.
connected
I've seen the
computer.
effects. Saren uses it to influence his... It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal.
I'm sorry,
turns
Mel,
you
I gave
into
you
a
my
mindless
internet.
slave, like the Solarian test subjects.
Oh
But there's
dear.
collateral damage, too.
Okay, in that case, I think I'm gonna have just, like, if Mill's willing to watch, I think I'm gonna have to, like, close the, screen share. Hi, I'm dumb, and I didn't realize the closing the screen share would, like, closing the window would not just close the screen share, but also Discord. Can you guys hear me now, though?
You're talking to Rana, right? Rana Thanopoulos?
Yes.
Okay. Have fun with that.
Oh, why?
What do you mean by
Sovereign's signal is
She's
too
a fun person
strong.
to talk to.
Spend too much. It's like
I feel
a
like
whisper
we
you
should
can't
investigate and see
it
what her
happens
deal
to
is.
everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the
Why
man.
is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one
The
controlling
signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren. but I
I'm
don't
doing
think
this
he
bit in the
controls
main
it. Not
main
exactly.
story quest,
Indoctrination is
and there's a
subtle.
bit
By the time the effects
where
become noticeable, it's usually too
one
late.
of the Ascians
Tell me more
does
about
something
this
that
signal.
Gaius doesn't like,
Signal's
and
not
Gaius
exactly
is like really
the right
pissed. He's like,
word.
"We
There is
will
some kind
speak
of energy
later,
field emanating from
Ascian,"
the ship
and I
that
just
changes
want him
thought
to just
patterns.
say, "We will speak later,
Over
asshole."
time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier
Because
to
it's like, it's
manipulate
almost
and
like
control,
he's
but
starting to say
there's
it.
a
I'm
balance
like,
between
damn it.
control
Oh.
and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
I like the way you think, Shepard.
Thank you, Rex. But, okay, I was gonna say something else, but then got distracted by plot. What were we talking about immediately before this? Oh, right, Chinese web novels. So, you know how the lit RPG trope is that there's this, system that, like, gives you cheaty superpowers? So one of the more interesting trends recently is to make said system, sapient and, like, tsundere.
What? Yeah, Dick. Got it.
Yes. Well, no, because, like, it still helps out, but, like, just making the system sapient adds a very... It does add a kind of a funny character dynamic to it, because, like, you think the character's overpowered, but it turns out the character is as much of a tool as as the cheat system is. But no, I do think it's, the First Order is a very interesting series, and I would recommend giving it a shot.
Okay. I'm still struggling to eat dinner. So
No,
that's
I
kind of where
understand. No, yeah, no.
That's kind of where I'm at the moment. So just, you know, just putting all our cards on the table.
Oh, no, I totally get it. There's no elevator music in these elevators. I'm very disappointed at, like, the quality of the space of operations.
Shepard, look over here. It's
Oh,
another beacon,
that
like the one on
reminds
Eden
me.
Prime.
Going back to The Hobbit for a second, I completely, in the movies, I completely mixed up who was Feely and who was Keely.
I don't think anyone knows that.
Apparently, Feely is the blonde one and Keely is the brown-haired one. I thought it was the other way around.
Wait. Wasn't Keely the one that they shoehorned a romantic subplot with an elf?
Yes.
Which is just... Tolkien was way too racist for that to ever happen.
I mean, to be fair, like, there was part of Legolas and Gimli is that Gimli is like, he is.
He really wants. He's like, he simps hard for Galadriel, but like not even to the point of wanting
It's
to
so
bang.
fucking hard. He was so willing to just fucking murder Éomer for saying that Galadriel wasn't the most beautiful woman in the world. He was so willing. Like, he was literally, Éomer said, I can't say that, and he just went, well, time to get my axe then. This isn't going any other way, buddy. I've got to get my axe. It's just so hilarious.
Yeah, that's him.
But like, let's be real. At some point in like the Pure Land, Gimli and Legolas were banging, right?
Yeah,
Like 100% they were banging.
Like, obviously, Jesus fucking Christ.
I get the feeling something bad is about to
I also find it so hilarious, like, how... About the fact that the kill competition was actually in the books. It wasn't just something they created for the movies. But at the same time, like, how much nicer Gimli and Legolas were about it in the books.
I don't think this is a VI.
Yeah.
so far beyond your own.
Because, like, in the books, Gimli still beats Legolas by 1. And Legolas is like, it doesn't matter because I'm just glad to see you alive, my friend. In the fucking movies, Legolas just fucking shoots a dead one and says, there, now we're tied.
I mean, how much of that do you think was just Orlando Bloom?
I don't know.
But also, we're talking to the boat now. We're talking to the scary tentacle boat.
Gotta love this scary tentacle boat.
They are awfully tentacular.
My internet is getting a little bit better, but I'm still behind.
You're alive!
Internet.
I tried to do like 6 different takes on that at once, and I couldn't decide which one to do, and it just died in my throat.
Yeah, that happens.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship.
Alright, Thai food it is.
It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000
the most recent test
years
started
ago.
off at 20
You
and now
couldn't
it's
have
gone
been
down
there.
to
It's impossible.
6 or 7.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident.
We're nearly
Your
there,
lives are measured in years and decades. You wither.
Oh, goody. That's a fun reveal.
We are eternal.
That Sovereign is
a Reaper, yes.
Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable.
To be fair, I feel like that's the most late arrival spoiler of all time.
Also, you gotta give them credit. They're the antagonists of the franchise is space boats. Tentacular space boats.
Not even space boats. Space squid boats.
Yeah, like I said, they're very tentacular.
Also, real quick, when you get a chance, could you just take a look at the Citadel Council Chambers? The map?
Why?
Just...
Does it look like a penis?
No, it looks like something.
Oh, no. I don't think we can even go back there.
Can you check the map? Hold on, I'm just gonna find a picture of the map then.
Yeah, just link it to us and then we'll take a look.
I'm fairly sure that's why we had to do side quests last week, because we're not allowed to go back to the Citadel after this.
Mill, any opinion on which dialogue option? They're not important, but I feel like I should ask.
I'll stop you, seems fine.
Whatever your plan is, it's gonna fail. I'll make sure of that.
Hold on, I'm posting in the stream chat.
Confidence born of
Discord.
ignorance. The cycle.
Just tell me what that looks like to you.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance,
like a person.
and at the apex of their glory,
The
they are
one-eyed person, but a
extinguished.
person.
The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays.
Hang on,
They merely found
stuck
them.
in the
The legacy of my kind.
Sovereign soliloquy. I actually, like, okay. Okay, again, just tell me, what am I supposed to be looking at here?
You're funny, Fuzzy. Just think about what you just saw.
Oh god, does it look like a Reaper?
Okay, I get it, but at the same time, it does kind of look like a one-eyed dude with his dingus out.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the one on that map absolutely looks like Dojin censorship.
Speaking of, is there Reaper hentai?
If
yeah, they're called. Yeah.
If they're squid boats?
Fucking obviously. You kidding me?
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the
Do we want to be in denial or
mass
what? I
relays.
don't really
Our technology.
have a choice.
By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of
Or
organic
have a
evolution.
preference, more
It
likely.
exists because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning.
Oh, no, that's some bullshit, that. Oh, your society is developing along the paths we created. You're doing exactly what we want.
We will endure.
What happens if we just blow you up?
I mean, the problem is there's kind of a lot of them. Like,
Blow
we can
them all
definitely
up.
blow them up, but, like, there's no guarantee there's not more.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion.
Who
The time
created
of our
you?
return is coming.
Question mark.
Our numbers will darken the sky.
I don't think Sovereign knows that.
You cannot escape.
Well, it's worth asking.
Yeah,
I
I'm
asked
just
all
saying,
three
Sovereign.
questions.
You're not even alive.
Sovereign
Come on,
doesn't know the
You're
answer to
just
that
a machine,
question.
and machines can be broken.
I don't
I mean-
think BioWare knows the answer to that question.
That's fair.
Vanguard of your
But
destruction.
if Sovereign did know the answer, then we would learn a lot.
Is over.
I thought Legion was a companion in the third game.
Yeah, in the second game.
Commander,
Second game,
we got trouble.
sorry.
Lay it on me, Joker. I love bad news.
That ship's Sovereign, it's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way and it's coming hard.
No,
You need to
we're
wrap
the
things up in
vanguard.
there.
Fuck
Phrasing,
you.
Joker.
There's nothing we can do here. Ideas, Shepard?
Why can't we leave Joker behind?
No one else knows how to drive the ship.
We can learn!
No, you actually can't.
Let's head to the breeding
It's
facility.
fitted to his
Joker can
broken
pick us up
legs.
after we set the nuke.
He actually can't get out of the chair. It's fused to him. It's a whole thing. no one's bothered figuring out a way around it.
Well, yeah,
They
that's
kinda
why,
just-
that's why we can't chuck him in the fucking Krogan loos. So with Presley, Rex does not leave a pretty toilet behind.
No. Fun fact, they actually built the ship around Joker's chair.
He literally never leaves.
He's got a catheter and everything. It's wild.
So, do you know what the worst part of that is?
The Geth are turning. Shepard must be nearing the target. Janto, keep them here. Circle around them.
Go on. What
I
is
don't
the worst part
actually.
of that?
I legitimately wouldn't believe it if you weren't joking about that. Like, if you said that that's actually how that works, I would believe you.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. He'll never know. I'm so excited for you guys to get out of Mass Effect 1 and into a good gameplay game.
We are playing Control after this and taking a break from Mass Effect.
Fair. Control is excellent. I need to finish it.
You can tag along with us.
Yeah, So, I got to I'm like
We've literally
outside
only
the
started
final.
the game. We're like barely out the tutorial.
Oh, I am just outside the final boss.
Oh.
And then I stopped for a while. And so it's just like, God fucking damn it. And now I'm like...
one of those games where if you stop for a while, you kind of like... This is not okay.
But I also have this thing where like I don't like not replaying a game. So if I don't finish it the first time, I don't finish it.
Yeah.
Because my brain is stupid.
Also, speaking of finishing games, have you found that last Figment yet?
No, I haven't gone back. And I'm very angry at Psychonauts 2.
You'll find it eventually. You'll find it eventually.
And like I said, I just need a game where I can turn my brain off a little bit. And that's kind of fun. That's like an MMO's job, is to let
It
it, like,
is literally the point of an MMO, yes.
Like to just coast your brain and like. I've got a full day of interviews tomorrow for jobs, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yikes.
Like I have a interview scheduled from like 1 to 4 for like 3 hours tomorrow. And then...
I mean, I'm one letter away from being a complete neat, so, you know. I have no idea what that's like.
I just started my Masters today.
Oh, wow!
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations, but also my condolences.
Yeah.
My first Zoom meeting, there were... how many people? 6 students there, including me.
That seems like a dream to me. I have been chipping away at this bachelor's for about 6 years now, and I've gotten through about 1 year worth of courses. Like, I am absolutely boned.
I mean, it's not that I'm not looking forward to it, because this is going to be really interesting, because it is a... Well, it's not even a creative writing master's, it's a novel writing master's.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome.
But the module this first one was for was... Or the module was called Reading as a Writer, and it's basically just, like, literary analysis and criticism, and I have literally maybe done that in high school, and I was terrible at it.
Oh no. Also, I will say one thing though. I am leery about creative, like, novel writing programs in like formal education settings because they have an an extreme anti-fantasy bias. And, like, this is something I've, like, that has been, like, explicitly confirmed by people in the industry. Like, I know a couple of people in the book and publishing industry who have said, yeah, no, like, all academia has an incredibly high bias towards, fantasy.
Well, they're gonna just have to fucking deal with me, doing my urban fantasy idea.
Ooh! This is new. You haven't told us about this. Elaborate.
I think I did tell you about this.
That's the gun. We need to clear those geth and get the charges
The
set.
folklore-based detective series.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, you've mentioned it, but like we've never really gone into detail. We should do like a.
Mostly because I'm not 100% sure what
the details
are of it. Honestly.
Fair enough. If you want, we can like
I've done like a little bit of planning for it in terms of like a little bit of world building and a little bit of character creation, but beyond that, I've basically been waiting for this, waiting for this Masters, and I'm just gonna like.
If you want, we can absolutely like do a brainstorming session or two and just throw ideas at the wall and like bounce ideas off each other.
Yeah,
right.
You know.
Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about.
If there comes a time where I'm struggling for ideas, I will definitely do that. But...
Well, not so much ideas, but just like planning out what you've already got. Like just it's something I found that it helps vocalize it sometimes, like even more so than writing it down.
That's fair.
Just like telling someone what your ideas are. That's a big boat. Oh, that's my big boat.
Good.
Who is this? Oh. It nuke.
Stop it. I don't want to play Inkle. Stop it.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower.
So is this where we get to decide who we leave behind?
He's dead. We'll never make the
I'm not
rendezvous
watching
point
anymore, so I have no idea. Probably.
They are carrying the nuke into the water.
Yes. Be careful. It's coming.
Okay.
It will be very clear.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
You won't miss it, I promise.
You can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to
yes,
the AA
you said
tower.
that a while
Move.
ago. We mourned him for about a second and then moved on.
Who?
Kirihei. Dying.
He died?
Was that preventable?
Yes.
Oh.
Huh. How?
How do we prevent it?
You do the optional objectives as you walk over.
Oh. I thought we had. He died really early, though.
Huh.
Like, ridiculously early.
Was he, like, important?
He shows up in 3.
Like, in a big role?
Like, he's a reminder that the Solarians aren't all dicks.
Ugh. I mean, don't we have a Solarian on our crew at one point? Who's kind of not a dick? Or is he also a dick?
You'll find out.
I don't... he died so early on.
Yeah, like I
Like,
think I
before
remember
we
there was a
actually do
satellite
anything.
uplink, but I couldn't figure out how to get to it, so I just didn't bother.
Yeah, that's why he died.
Ah, well, shit. He'll be missed.
Also,
He helped.
grenades do nothing.
Correct.
I mean, you have to, like, fucking pinpoint them and get them actually on the enemy, I think. Maybe? I don't fucking know.
Which, you know, considering the fact that grenades are one of the more famous area of effect weapons in history, the fact that you have to be incredibly precise with an unaimable grenade, and like, you get it, right? Like, they have like 0 AoE.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you could just strap them to your chest and suicide running in. See what happens.
See, the problem is they don't even give you the option to try. Which is
just wait until you're right next to somebody and just drop a grenade and explode
Ah,
it.
right, okay. I understand now.
Yeah, rocket jump.
Damn. Geth are sending in reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted
Why does that
troop
look
ship inbound
vaguely
to your
like
location.
It's already here, and it's bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
It does look quite insect-like.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
Ah, is this where the choice comes in?
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off,
Now,
no matter what!
Because we have to I assume we're gonna have to choose
Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out
whether
of
we
here!
save Ashley or Caden.
Belay that. We can
Yeah,
handle
pick them up on the
ourselves. Go
Normandy.
back and get Williams.
Yes.
Because Ashley is setting off the nuke.
Okay,
so who are we
who
saving, Fuzzy?
I'm not taking responsibility for this choice.
Again, on the one hand,
Caden's less
Ashley-
racist now, but Ashley will be less racist in the future.
But at the same time, you know, again, we're going to have to deal with Caden giving us doe eyes and getting people confused. And eventually we do want to start a romance. We're not sure with who just yet, but he will complicate things.
So
Just with
rescue
his
Ashley?
existence. Are you sure we can't just leave both of them?
I wish,
Yes.
but sadly it's not an option.
Maybe if we wait long enough, the game will just make the choice for us.
No.
Oh,
It's not how this works, you know this.
I know. Fuck it, save Ashley then.
She's racist now, but she gets, like, kind of better. And at least she doesn't want to bang us and complicate things for people we actually like.
Yeah.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
I'm
I
sorry,
mean, that
Caden.
was part
I
of
had
the
to make a
big
choice.
issue with
I understand,
with
Commander.
Liara,
I don't regret a
like
thing.
saying 3 or 4 times that she wanted to bang us. Like, we had to clear up that misunderstanding, and that made Liara think we were available when we clearly were not.
Which, like, what is up with Liara? Why does she want to bang us so much?
Because she has Stockholm Syndrome. Or whatever, like... Florence Nightingale Syndrome, I guess?
Yes,
Also-
that's what it's called, yes. Which,
Also, look
I
at
actually,
Shepard.
that's like, that, I'm pretty sure that was, like, specifically designed to be derogatory to Florence Nightingale, wasn't it?
I mean, to be
Probably.
fair, Florence Nightingale may not deserve as much props as she gets.
No! But she was,
Like her fucking purpose for like being a nurse and like healing people was to get them back on the battlefield quicker.
oh wow, I just
Yes,
died.
but
Well, guess we're all dying here today, but fellas.
So, no, like, oh, at what point did it put, oh, okay, so it put me back all the way here, huh?
Right.
Okay, so on the one hand, I understand that, but on the other hand, she did, like, do some math stuff that was kind of interesting. Like, she figured out some interesting ways to do graphs.
She also apparently, like, completely despised the guy who started the Red Cross.
I mean, wait, which one of the? I always forget which one of the non-profits is actually horrible and which one is like decent.
Red Cross at that time was good.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not sure if it still is, but certainly at the time it was good. Because it was actually, like, trying to, like, help and heal people because they were people and deserved to be helped and healed. Didn't deserve to be lying in a muddy battlefield bleeding from awful wounds because the guns at the time were terrible.
I just saw Kaido's post. I just read through Kaido's post in our Discord, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, his friend's an idiot.
Yeah.
Ooh, is it a Discord that I'm in?
Yes.
Hmm. So, TLDR?
His friend doesn't realize that the JoJo parts aren't all about Jotaro.
He also thought the Stardust Crusaders was the first one.
Geth are sending in reinforcements.
Okay.
Chief,
I can kind of understand the confusion about Stardust
Already here,
Crusaders.
and it's bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Hold on, Chief.
Negative!
I'm coming back.
It's too late! I'm activating the nuke!
What are you doing, Chief?
Making sure this bomb goes... It's done, Commander.
Belay that. We can
Like,
handle
the
ourselves.
example
Go
that this
back and
person
get
gave
Williams.
was, it's like the Metal Gear games. Metal Gear Solid may be the first game made, but timeline-wise, it wasn't.
Williams, radio Joker in.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice.
Which doesn't
and
make
you know
sense,
it.
like, fundamentally.
It, like, doesn't make sense for, like, in any way.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Why did you say I'm sorry there, Fuzzy? You should have said it's the right choice
For the
killing
Paragon
games.
points.
We don't need more Paragon points. We literally have maxed out Charm
Yeah,
at this point.
but, like, I like collecting points, okay?
In fact, if we started speccing into Renegade now, we could, like, maybe get a few more upgrades into, like, the Intimidate thing. Because I'm fairly sure it, like, gets us money off the, fucking... off shops. Not much, but some.
It's not worth it at this point.
Maybe get behind some cover.
Oh yeah, so these things do damage. That's why they
Maybe
killed me, because they can, like, damage you through your shields. Oh, that's a Geth Prime, huh? I don't even know what a Geth Prime is, but it's there.
Well, it's dead now. It's fucking dead now.
What happens if we, like, shoot this nuke?
Nothing.
They weren't so stupid as to fucking let it be set off by gunfire.
That would be amazing, and I would have given them all of the kudos.
If that
Let me
was a
be
potential
honest.
ending for the game. Yeah.
Yes, like, if that was a bad ending, like, Jesus Christ.
Commander,
all
you
of the
need to
points.
set the nuke and get
Would
out.
be in a
Get
game like
home.
Nier Automata, which has some of the
Left
fucking
flank,
like
suppressive fire.
stupidest ways you can die and just end the game.
It's amazing. I love that. It's
Like,
Nier Automata is not a game I can play for various reasons.
Would
but,
you like to
know,
elaborate on the reasons, or what? Also,
I just
Saren's here.
can't- I just can't play them. It's just... I want to like them. I really do.
Gameplay reasons or story reasons?
Gameplay. It's just like, I want to like them.
That's
But
why
it's just
I
like
Shepard.
couldn't get into
My
them
guests
as well.
were utterly convinced the
Like,
Solarians were a real threat.
I hear
An impressive
people talk
diversion.
about them, and I
Of
want
course,
to
it
be
was
in the
all for nothing.
conversation, because
I
it's
can't
such
let you
weird
disrupt
bullshit
what I've
storytelling, and I'm
accomplished
here for that.
You can't
But,
possibly understand what's
Lord
really at
above, I
stake.
cannot get through Platinum's gameplay. Like, it's just too frenetic
Sovereign
for my
and its
dumb
kind
brain.
destroyed the Protheans. What
Right?
else is there to understand?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard.
Like, my
You of
brain
all
just
people should
just goes,
understand
okay.
the Reapers are
It's the same
capable
reason why I
of.
can't do DMC.
Cannot
Like,
be
I
stopped.
just
See, I was
Do
actually able
not
to do
mar
DMC
yourself
pretty
in
decently
pointless
recently,
revolt.
and maybe I'll
Do not
be able to.
sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed.
Yeah, DMC is like
Trillions
that
dead.
game. It's just like,
But what if they had bowed before the invaders?
I guess this ain't happening today.
Will the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable
You know what I mean?
to extinction?
Do you
I mean,
really
yes,
believe
because
the
I'm very
Reapers
much
will
sort
let
of
us
the
Now you see
I'm
why
the same
I never
way,
came
but with
forward
fucking
this to the council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of
what's the
logic.
fucking Dark Souls?
We will fight even when we know
Bloodborne?
we cannot win.
Well,
From
just
If we work with the
From
Reapers,
Software?
if we
From
make
Software,
ourselves
yeah, From
useful,
Software's
think
like
how many
gameplay.
lives could
I'm
be
just
spared.
not good enough at it.
Once I understood
Yeah,
this,
yeah, that's
I
fair.
joined
If you're not good at the
Software.
From Software
Though I
gameplay,
was
just
aware
be a
of
wizard.
dangers.
It's a completely different game.
This facility could protect me.
Well, the issue is I am the only sort of
You're
well,
afraid
the
Sovereign
two
is
From Software
influencing
games
you.
that I have are
You're
Bloodborne and
afraid he's
Sekiro. I haven't
controlling
even
your
touched
thoughts.
Sekiro yet, to be honest.
Sekiro is kind of a
effects of indoctrination.
yeah.
The more control
I mean, I
Sovereign
bought it
exerts,
with the
the less
intention
capable
of
the subject
playing it and
becomes.
using it in my
That is my saving
undergrad
grace.
dissertation. And
Sovereign
then
needs
I
me
sort
to
of
find the
it took me
conduit.
way too
My
long
mind
to
is
even
still
get
my
through
own.
Neo.
For now. But the
Which is similar
transformation from
gameplay, but I
ally to
enjoyed it
servant can
a
be
lot
subtle.
more, but I'm still
I will
terrible
not
at it
let it
and
happen
stuck
to
at a
me.
point. So then I ended up just
Sovereign's
getting rid of
manipulating you
Sekiro
and
and I
you don't
think
even
putting in
know it.
Persona 5.
You're already under its
Fair.
power.
No,
Say, Persona
Sovereign
5 has
needs
a lot
me.
of folklore in it as
If
well.
I find the conduit,
Yeah.
I've been promised
And
a
not just
reprieve
Japanese
from the
folklore.
inevitable.
Folklore.
This is
Jesus.
my only
Well,
I
I
can
think
talk.
I think I just talked about. Well, I only had like 750 words to talk about it. And I think I just talked about Yusuke's two personas. So,
I wish Yusuke was a romance option.
yeah, I wish
So does
Mishima was
everyone.
I wish Mishima was a romance option.
I don't.
I do. I'm
kinda
with
do.
Mill on this.
I never got over Mishima's edgy phase.
That's fair.
Well, I can
Together we can
understand
stop
him.
Sovereign.
Like he was
We
in
don't
an
have to
awful
submit to the Reapers, we
situation
can
and
beat
he was
them.
being abused and he was
I
saved
no
by the
longer
Phantom
believe
Thieves.
that, Shepard.
And
The
like,
visions
so it
cannot
makes
be
sense
denied.
that he
The
gives
Reapers
like,
are too
or gets
powerful.
like
The only hope
hero
of
worship for
survival
them,
is to join with them.
and he just wants to be important.
Sovereign is
And
a
I can't
machine.
blame him
It
for that.
thinks like a machine. If I can
And he
prove
did
my value,
realize
I
on
become a
his own,
resource
like
worth
with a little bit of
maintaining.
prompting from
There
us,
is no
obviously,
other logical
but like we didn't
conclusion.
even need to fight his fucking shadow.
You
He's
were
just
a
he's just
specter.
adorable,
You
and I
were
like
sworn
him.
to defend the galaxy.
So I do also
wish
wish,
I-
Gotta save
I do also
I
wanna,
wish I could be. I want to
I'm
be.
not
I
doing
want
this
to
for
be best
myself.
friends with Bernie
Don't you see?
Sanders.
yeah.
Sovereign will succeed.
I do
It's
also want to
inevitable.
hate
My
Fukakechi.
way is the only way
I feel
any
like
of us will
Akechi
survive.
wants to do that as
I'm
well.
forging an alliance between us and the Reapers.
Like
between
with the
organics
likes of
and
Yusuke
machines.
and
in doing
Mishima,
so,
it
I
would
will
be
save
actually
more
like
lives
making
than
love.
have
With
ever
Akechi, it would be like
But you would understand.
Oh, absolutely.
You would do.
It's a hate fuck.
our
It
entire
is the
civilization
best
to
hate fuck in the
complete
world.
annihilation.
You know what's
And
funny
for
is
that, you must die.
oh, well, we're fighting Saren now apparently.
I've not been reading most of that dialogue. Honestly. Speaking of Akechi, I felt so bad for Akechi in his boss fight.
Did you play Royal Mill?
Yes, I've played Royal.
I
I felt
haven't
less
finished
bad for
Royal.
him in Royal. I felt less bad for him in Royal, but in OG, like, my fucking loadout was such an... literally couldn't do any damage.
Oh, am I supposed
I
to
love
lose
his-
this fight or?
I don't remember. I do. Honestly, Akechi's social link in Royal is so good.
It is so good. Come on, Shepard, shake off the concussion.
Like, oh god, what was it? Rank 8 is just like, you know what? I hate you. And it was like, oh yes, yes. Oh, give it to me.
All right, everybody, hang on.
Give that hate to me.
I do love the fucking dynamic at the start of the third semester with Kasumi, Akechi, and Joker. Kasumi is just like so confused. Like,
How could we just
was
leave
he
him
always
down
like
there?
this? Is he supposed to be like this? Yeah, don't worry about
Also,
it.
no
It's fine.
spoilers, please. I still haven't got through the Futaba's Palace in Royal.
Yeah, no, but the improvements to
We had to leave
Akechi's
him
social
behind.
link is
Saren has to be stopped
fantastic.
at any cost.
And
It should have been me, Commander. You
Like,
know that.
as much as I don't
It
like the
wasn't your
way
call,
Royal
Williams.
ends
I had to choose.
for various
I'm
reasons,
sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should
I
have
do
been
think
me.
like that was worthwhile.
Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
Oh, that's interesting, because I liked Royal's ending. Obviously, we can't go
Get
into
it
it 'cause
together,
of
soldier.
the fuzzy, but
Katie's blood is on Saren's hands,
thought it was
and when
very
we
good.
find
Also,
that
I can't
son
see
of a
the
bitch, I'll make
stream.
him pay.
I don't know whether it's
We'll
my
get it
internet
done.
or something's gone wrong on
Commander,
your end,
excuse
Fuzzy.
me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your
Let me try on
vision.
my phone.
I might be able to help you put all those pieces
I'm just
together.
getting the loading circle.
But, I was gonna say, Persona is really an example of a game that got less and less brave as it became more popular. Because,
Yes.
Because 4 had the homoerotic subtext scene cut out. Or, not even homoerotic subtext, is more like, the fact that one of your social links was in the closet was completely cut out of 4.
Yeah.
And then 5 completely did away with any hints of that except as a throwaway joke. But what's funny is that in, like, the first Persona 2, because Persona 2 did that really stupid thing like Final Fantasy X and 13, where there were multiple games in the Persona 2 era.
Yeah.
The original Persona 2, they didn't have social links in 1 and 2. However, Persona 2 did have romance options, and they were both gay. You could choose one of 2 partners for your male protagonist to bang, and they were both other dudes. One of them was even, like, kind of Akechi-like in terms of his positioning in the story.
Oh, interesting.
Also, that game was the daddy issues game. Like, the
I feel like
entire...
that's all of them a little bit. I feel like that's all of them to an extent.
No, like, explicitly the final, like, one of the major bosses in the game was made up of different people's, like, distorted versions of different people's fathers stitched together.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So the end of Psychonauts.
I was gonna say... Which one of them ripped off the other?
I mean... It's hard to say, isn't it?
Also,
You want to join
do
our
it.
minds again, don't you?
Fuck it.
Okay.
We'll let Liara.
Go ahead.
Wait a second, is this mind meld the reason she wants to bang us so much?
Relax, Commander.
Partly.
Embrace eternity.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
You've been technically fucking her.
Oh, is that what this is? I didn't realize there was a sexual component to this.
I mean, in the sex scenes with Liara, she does the whole black eyes thing and embraces eternity.
Huh.
Okay.
That makes this much weirder.
Incredible.
Makes me slightly regret letting
Okay,
you do it now.
Intense.
Phrasing this, Liara, is making me concerned.
Liara, this means nothing to us. Don't ask us out again. We've already
also,
said no.
it's a bit weird that you seem horned up over this.
Did the vision make any sense
No,
to you?
Caden, you cannot join in. Oh wait, no, we killed Caden.
Distress call.
Yay!
A message sent out
I
across
forgot
the
we killed
Prothean
Caden.
Empire. A warning against the Reapers.
You got rid of
The warning
You
came
killed
too
the
late.
hypotenuse. Good job.
Also, yay, my internet's recovered.
Biscuit, don't eat garbage. Just because I have a garbage can in my room doesn't mean you can just like grab things out of it. God. Sorry about that. My dog was being a dog.
You're fine. As your dog should. He's a dog.
What about the conduit?
Anything else?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on
I thought it was
Ilos.
pronounced Elos.
That is why Sarah needed to find the Mu relay.
How is it pronounced?
It is the only way to get to
Ilos.
Ah.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of
Then
systems
why would they
and
not
hundreds
spell
of
it with
worlds.
an E and a Y?
How was I to know Ilos was the one
Biscuit!
you wanted?
Hang on.
Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear.
Put
Only
that
now
down.
do I recognize them as
Do not
landmarks for my
eat
Eat
water
biscuit.
bottles. They're not food.
Take it and run,
Lay
Biscuit.
down.
Take it and run.
Belly rub time. I'll give you belly rubs in a minute. Okay? Just lay down for now. Here, here's the blanket. Here. Here you go. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. Okay, come on. Lay down. Come on. Yes, lay down. Okay. Yes, you can have some watermelon after we're done, okay? I'll give you some watermelon later. Yes, okay, yeah. I have to bribe my dog with fruit.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
I feel like that bottom option is just the epitome of, that can't stop me because I can't read.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
I need to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, God. Look, Liara? We consented to that, but we didn't consent to it like that.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Why bother? They'll not do anything about it.
Set
No,
the link
just
up,
do
Joker.
it.
They need to know.
Patching it through.
So apparently...
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on VIRMIRE was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
Yeah, Saren's not in
The
charge.
Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence.
Oh, fuck
this
you,
news is quite
dude.
alarming. If it turns
When
out
have
to be
we
accurate.
given you reason to doubt us?
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports.
It's highly
The
possible
fucking
Saren is
ship
using false
admitted it
information
to us,
throw
for
you
God's
off balance.
sake.
Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Did I just
Disconnect.
hang up? Yeah.
Looks like we
Yeah,
lost the
just-
signal, Joker.
We can't do
Understood,
it
Commander.
fucking... Oh, looks like we lost the signal, Joker. It's a shame we can't do it Futurama style with the butt slam, but, or the crack slam.
So,
Presley, what are you doing at the desk? Get back to your fucking toilet.
So, here's the thing, right? I am in two minds about the Council. Because on the one hand, they're dicks. On the other hand, though, Apparently, if we don't save their lives, they'll be replaced by an all-human council. Which is just even more of a nightmare.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see. This is a level 10 stuff, which... It's decent, but the problem is we're supposed to be able to get, like, the...
Spectre gear, yeah.
Yeah, the level 10 Spectre gear. I guess it just, like, bugged out and didn't unlock?
Let me just check.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Let me see if they've got anything else down below.
To gain the 10 level gear, you need to unlock Rich Achievement and be level 50.
So that's only when we're not playing on Legendary. Like, when we're playing... Like, that's the problem, isn't it? Is, like... We've got the Rich Achievement, and the max level is 30. You'd think they'd have changed it, but, like... Also, we've cleared VIRMIRE.
Yeah.
So, like... What do we do now? Y'all want to call it a day?
Yeah, probably best.
Well, save the game. Alright, well then, everyone, after 10,000 years of promising VIRMIRE, we've actually completed VIRMIRE. And I've put the overlay back up because we're about ready to get going. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you again, especially for, like, coming over and just, like, chatting. And I guess this is goodbye for today. Mill, any closing comments?
In terms of future stuff, let me think. Thursday will be Psychonauts 2. We have 2 Fords to go into and fix their mind. Saturday, I believe, is going to be the summer wrap-up. Eda 10 Deities finished today, and boy, was it a disappointment.
I mean, after the ending, like, after what happened in the first episode, it really shouldn't have been.
I mean, in hindsight, I should have stopped there, because it never actually got that much better. But, hey, hindsight is a wonderful thing. And Sunday will be D&D, the continuation of our Halloween adventures. Hopefully I'll get to roll a dice in anger this time. And then next Tuesday we'll be back with Mass Effect and maybe finishing the game, depending on how long Ilos is.
Yeah.
And how many times I die playing Ilos.
Yeah, thank you everyone then for joining us, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Good night.